All right, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, welcome back. We are reacting to all of League's new content. We got through all of the dev pleases, and we are up to what's new with the season in 2023. There's some big changes coming out here that I already know of. There's probably some I don't know of. The biggest one is they're splitting the ranked season of half in half, which I will talk about when we get to it. But anyway, let's begin. Ooh, 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 Katarina. Ooh, 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 she's hot. Ooh, 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 Malphite. Ooh, 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 he's a rock. I hear the dog barking outside. I think he heard me.
I'm Riot Brightmoon.
Riot Brightmoon. I remember this guy. This guy isn't too new. I do remember him. He does ring a bell.
Executive producer of League of Legends.
Whoa!
And I'm here on behalf of the entire League dev team to welcome you to season 2023.
So far, the current trend with all the things I've reacted to today has been, in terms of the gameplay side, very little progress is being made towards meaningful changes, at least for ADCs. But in terms of everything else, things are going pretty cool. They've introduced a lot of changes that are good for player reforming, for player interactions. They're introducing a lot of mid-scope updates for the future. Just a lot of things right now aren't necessarily good, but let's see.
First off, I want to wish you all a happy start of a new season.
Oh, yes.
And I want to thank you for the marks you've all made on League.
Oh, yeah. I've played a lot of League.
Big brain moments. And all the way
they love sucking off pro play, by the way. They're going to just keep showing pro play.
Helped make League
sad
what it is today.
Look at Keria. Oh, my God.
We have a lot to share with you, including our final updates on Ahri and Aurelion Sol.
Whoa.
Some upcoming skin thematics.
Oh, shit.
An update on Ranked.
Okay.
A peek at some champions will be releasing later this year.
That's what I like.
But before we get into what's coming, I want to share a quick recap of this year's preseason.
Oh, yes.
So let's go.
Oh, yeah. This is the video I was waiting for. I think we're going to hear a lot of shit here that I want to hear. Oh, yeah. This is like the whole... It honestly is like the title says, Season 2023.
The Chemtech Drake has had a major glow-up.
Oh, yeah, they brought the shit back. I forgot.
In her new and improved form, instead of resurrecting friends and foes, she now mutates all the plants on the map with Chemtech empowerments.
Alright, so I think this dragon is probably one of the coolest dragons for the map. I think what it does to the map is really cool.
You'll do what you're used to, only now with a twist. And each time you defeat the Chemtech Drake, she'll grant stacking tenacity, plus healing and shielding power.
So just going over like the old news at this point.
You'll deal increased damage and receive damage resistance.
As if this is new.
Health. We also added new pings to help you communicate.
Let me say something about this.
More effectively.
Let me say something about this. I feel like no one has used the new pings. Everyone uses the old pings, and the only time the new pings were used is A, if you're doing it by accident, or B, if you were doing the fishhook to tell someone to go off themselves.
Including the push, bait, and
no one uses these. The bait one. The bait one is the bad one. That they had to eventually change to.
And what you want to accomplish as a team. My personal favorite is using the hold ping.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Yeah.
It wouldn't be preseason without some changes in the jungle.
This guy looks very happy.
You now have
I wish I was this happy. Oh yeah, okay, so they made the jungle very easy. They made the jungle way easier, and they took away a lot of skill expression from it. But they did make it easier for new players, which is good. Jungle was one of the hardest things to get into, just because it's the role that you actually had to think for. More than the other ones, at least.
Camp patience system, and new jungle companions to help you conquer the scary monsters of the jungle.
Which make it so anyone and their mother can jungle if they really want to.
Last, but certainly not least, we have changes like a new rune recommender.
Oh!
Some new in-game items, as well as a few returning favorites.
Yes.
And a few changes to ARAM.
Ooh!
Like new Hextech gates that transport you down the map.
Whoa.
Falling towers and the rubble that they create. And some more balance changes.
Oh, let me actually fix the Google here. I don't know why it was messed up.
Both teams.
There we go. It was messed up the whole time, man.
Now that we've covered preseason changes, let's talk about some of the new things coming this season.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Ahri ASU, the thing everyone was waiting for. And by everyone, I mean the artists on the internet. And you know which ones I'm talking about.
After a year of waiting, we're finally
This took a year,
Ahri's
by the way.
ASU.
Holy shit.
Her base, her skins, new...
Okay, the best thing is she makes the heart with her tails. It's actually really cute.
The effects, splashes, and all 9
They
tails
did really
have
good
been
with
updated
this.
and will be
Holy
out
shit.
for all of you in just a few weeks.
This is actually crazy.
Can't wait to
Oh
see what
my
you think of the new
god.
look.
Dude, in terms of visuals, League has come so far. It's just so sad, right? This is the same thing I feel like happened with Fortnite. Fortnite is so pretty now, but it's not the same as it used to be. In a way, it was more fun back in the day when it looked shittier. It had more fun gameplay. I think it's the same thing with League. League used to look shittier, but used to be more fun. It's such a shame that like when things get like prettier, they don't get as good gameplay wise. Not everything, but some things. Okay, this is what everyone likes. This is the department. I will always mention this. When Riot cut budgets for everything, they cut every department except the skins department. And I think esports. Or they might have cut esports too, actually. They might have like cut some funding from esports. They will never cut funding from skins. Ever. If they do, League is dying. Like hardcore, it's dying.
There are a few champions who haven't gotten a new skin in a while.
1000 Day Club! So recently they took Zillion off that club. I forgot who else is in there. I think Mundo's in there.
Including Aurelion Sol,
Damn.
Ivern,
Oh yeah.
Kled, and Callista.
Yeah, fuck Callista.
And I have some good news.
Ooh!
They'll all be receiving a new skin this year.
Let's go.
Callista's skin is coming to us from a world of...
Is that 3 honors? What is that? Or is that... This actually reminds me of, Spirit... No, not Spirit Blossom. Elderwood. This kind of looks like Elderwood to me.
Beauty and magic. Nature and majesty.
Huh. Is it a
Fairy
new
Queen
line?
presides over the courts
Ew,
of 4
Fairy
seasons.
Queen?
And the Fae who reside there are empowered by
Karma?
the natural world and the magic within it.
New Karma skin.
Not
Nice.
all with...
Dude, Karma always gets the skins that are, like, spiritual. I mean, obviously it works for her theme, but, like, goddamn, give her, like, a new theme, man. Give it to someone else. I want to see champions with skins like we'd never expect them to get.
And the Fae world is light and beauty. After we leave the Fae realms, we're returning to a fan favorite.
Oh, let's see.
It's a little bit more adorable than beautiful.
Is it the stupid dog one?
The skin line that brought you Pugma,
Oh?
Corgi,
Oh.
and York in a cat onesie is coming back.
Yeah, that one was a little
To open
interesting.
up some catnip,
This
dust
is
off your chew
cool.
toys,
This
because
is
more
cool.
champions are getting fluffy.
I like that. That was Kindred and Kled. That is cool.
These are just a few of the new things. we have
Show us
planned
more,
for
you
season
fuck.
2023.
Show us more.
I'll hand it over to Riot Oberon, who will share our plans
Oberon?
for ranked.
Alberon. Okay, I want to hear what they're doing for rank, because that's what I primarily play, because
Hey
I'm a
everyone.
god gamer.
I'm Chris Roberts, also known as Riot Oberon.
Excuse me.
The project lead for the Game Loop team.
Okay. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna be mean with it, though. This guy looks very interesting. I actually think this guy looks really cool. Obviously, he looks a little bit different, but nothing's bad about that. But the biggest thing that stood out to me is this guy looks like one of the lawyers at my job.
We work on things like champ select, matchmaking, and the various queue types from rank to normals.
Okay.
That means we're not just focused on ladder grinders, we're also here for players who just want to have a good time with friends.
Oh, okay.
Last year, we shared a blog update with some of our upcoming plans, including anonymized champion select.
One of the best things they ever did. Obviously, there's bad things with it. This was in another video I just reacted to about the changes to like the chat system. How like if you say one of the no-no words, whichever words Riot deems as like bad, you get like insta-smited and you can't talk anymore. I think this is another change that has both good and bad to it. But I think the good massively overweighs the bad. I think it massively overweighs the bad, honestly.
Pick order swapping, and the loadout recommender. Since then, we've also been working on a few other projects.
Let's
and
see
there's one
it.
big thing I want to talk to you about today.
Oh, what is
the
it?
mid-year ranked reset.
Okay, so I already know this. Damn it. But this is good. I want to hear what they're going to say about this. So already, I know we're going to get 2 like ranked skins now. Instead of getting 1 a year, we're going to get 2 a year, which I really like. That's really good. More skins for being good.
Ranked splits have been in the game for a few years, but
Yes.
until now, they were just a way to separate the single ranked season into thirds to help folks pace their progress.
Yes.
Starting this year, the 2 ranked splits will have a full ranked reset in between with
Oh.
rewards to match.
Dude, they love this stupid little battle pass system they do. Oh my god.
Here's the thing. A lot of players come back to League at the start of the season, ready
Yes.
for their climb to their ranked goals.
Yes.
But when we look at the data, it doesn't actually take the whole season for players to hit their peak rank if they've been playing consistently every patch.
Yeah, and then they just
If you don't
leave
take your
because
foot
they
off the
get
gas
sick of
once you
it.
start your climb in January, You'll probably reach the peak of your climb around halfway through the year.
And that's when they decide to reset
things
it.
Things can get a little rough.
Oh.
For players at higher rank.
Platinum Yasuo. What a liar. This guy has 99 chests. He's a Yasuo one trick.
Thanks. The middle of the year can be a stress fest of playing just enough to avoid decaying or demoting.
Huh.
And once players realize they're not steadily climbing, many of them either drop out of ranked or turn to smurfing.
Oh my god, not smurfing.
Neither of these things are great for fair matchmaking or enjoyable league experiences.
Yeah.
Especially for players starting their climb later in the season.
Honestly, I never even thought of the smurfing thing. Wow, I actually completely forgot that. Holy shit.
All in all, there are honestly a lot of reasons why most other games, other Riot games included, don't have year-long ranked seasons. So this year, we're getting with the times. When Split 2 starts, it won't be as heavy a reset as the one in January.
Okay.
We're not introducing a second preseason, so the game won't change dramatically enough to warrant making you re-earn your rank to the same extent.
Okay, that was one of the questions I had.
Keeping you AFK for the first half of the year, don't worry. The mid-year reset is even less significant if you haven't played many games since January.
Okay, cool.
We know this is a huge change, but it's one we think will help keep League feeling modern and fun.
I think
while
it will
addressing
too.
a few of the pain points we've seen over the years.
Let's see.
Okay, that was a lot.
It wasn't too
Let's
bad.
end things on a high note by talking about the shiny stuff.
Rewards.
Free. Each split, you can earn the full rank rewards.
This is so fucked.
Icons and emotes,
this is so fucked.
And a ranked skin.
Yo, she just stole that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, she was not fighting that, by the way. Sejuani was not going to win that.
That means there will be 2 skins for rank this year.
Let's go!
We're also adding in some extra rewards for your climb.
Let's go! Yes! I hope they're actually good.
This, we're also removing the gold rank requirement from ranked skins.
What? Huh? Did I just hear that right? You don't have to be good anymore to get the skin?
Now, every ranked player will have the chance to earn the skin moving forward, with chromas to match your final rank.
Wait, what do they mean by earn? Does that mean we have to actually grind out the game? So I'll put it to you this way. I think this is what they mean. If this is what they mean, I don't know how I feel about this. I have to form an opinion. But before, if you got gold or higher and you were just playing for the skin, you basically stop playing right there. Because if you're, I think, below diamond or below something, you don't decay. I think it's below masters. You don't decay. So at that point, you're just done. But now, if you have to earn it, you have to keep consistently playing. You can't just earn it off the rip if you're above gold.
The skin will continue to reflect your final ranked achievement, but we want you to also be able to earn it through dedication to climbing.
See, what they should have done is gold and above, you insta-get it. Silver and below, you have to earn it. You can play like an obscene amount of games to get it. Like, you could still get it, but you're gonna have to grind. You're gonna have to put your nose to the grindstone.
That said, if you're below gold, it won't be as easy as play 10 placements for a free skin.
Thank the fucking Lord.
The number of games required to earn the skin is drastically higher below gold.
Yes!
So just because you now can earn it at silver or below, doesn't mean you will.
Yes!
That wraps things up for me. Up next is Riot Lexical, who's going to talk to you about our plans for...
See, now I'm scared, though, because this is one of the good things about making it gold and above. Players below gold who wanted the skin, they were incentivized to win. Now, if you can get points just for winning or losing, players might be incentivized just to play. They might say, I'm just doing ranked for the skin. I don't care if we win or lose because I'm going to play the games anyway. Like, I don't care about winning. I care about the skin, and I don't need to win. If that's the case, that's really bad.
Champions this year. Thanks, and good luck on your climbs.
Oh, thank you. Dude, all the Riot people are saying good luck on our climbs. I'm actually very heartwarmed by that. That's very nice. Oh, champions. Oh my god, this is the part I really want. I want to know the new fucking ADC. Right now, Riot.
Hi everyone, Lexi, Riot Lexical Gal, the product lead for Champions here.
Oh?
I'm going to talk a bit about some of the new champions we have planned for this year.
Uh-huh.
But before that, I want to touch on...
You know who I want to do this? I want August to do this. August is so good at introducing stuff. I feel like August gives off like Jeff from the Overwatch team vibes. I honestly do. I also am curious to see where Freak is, because I heard Freak joined the Riot team. He's no longer a caster, like he's actually like a person on Riot's team doing stuff for the game. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see him. I hope we still see him. I miss Freak, man.
Our plans for the year overall.
Okay.
This season, we're focusing a bit more on smaller updates to the parts of the champion roster that has been left in the dust. We want to continue improving older champions' gameplay fantasies. So we'll be doing more mid-scope updates throughout 2023.
I hope that means we're still getting an ADC this year. Right?
And beyond gameplay changes, we'll also be polishing up some of the roster with much-needed VO updates for a few of our older champions like Nidalee and Varus.
Thank God. What about Corki? If they do not mention Corki here and Amumu, that's insane. Corki and Amumu have, I think, 50 seconds of dialogue each. I think Corki has a little over a minute. They both have near a minute worth of dialogue. No interactions, no nothing. So combined, those two champions have 2 minutes of dialogue.
Both of whom cross path with some of our upcoming champions.
Okay, let's hear the upcoming ones. Come on. Oh my god, we already know this. I already reacted to this.
First up this year is Aurelion Sol's CGU. In the last...
What the fuck does CGU mean? They never explained that.
LoL Pls, we showed you some of the updated abilities that fans the flame of his dragon fantasy.
Whoa!
We didn't go too deep into the...
I bet you the Asian countries love this one.
The parts of his kit that strengthen his star forging...
That is pretty cool though, honestly.
Not only
he literally
can
does a
Aurelion
drive-by.
Sol forge stars like a nebula in deep space, but he can now drop them from the sky onto his foes in Summoner's Rift.
So one thing about this that a lot of people are upset about, I don't know if it's the ASOL mains, but it has to be them because who the fuck else would care, is he lost his old identity. His old identity, and he might keep it, honestly, with like the way his abilities work. He does have a lot of AoE. It's just in a different form. But like they didn't keep the toggle. They didn't keep the orbiting stars. And honestly, that was the main reason I loved ASOL back in the day. I actually used to be an ASOL player, believe it or not. And the thing I loved about it was the toggle. The stars toggling in and out and doing like so much damage was so cool. And they just removed it. Like no longer is ASOL in any way, shape, or form kind of like similar to the ASOL we have previously. This new one at least.
Ooh, ouch. As we mentioned before in the last video, his new passive causes all of his abilities to grow in size over the course of the game.
I mean, you know I like that.
His new ultimate.
Whoa.
I mean, what's more satisfying than dropping a massive star you forge in outer space?
If anyone has any movement ability, they counter ASOL. I feel like if you have any mobility whatsoever, you shit on this guy. And you know what's sad? His old kit actually worked well to defend him against mobility. If you put something out in this new kit, it looks like you're literally going to get shit on. Like imagine I ult, right? I ult away from me. I put the little black hole. I'm breathing fire. A LeBlanc just dashes in, dodges the ult, dodges the black hole. I mean, yeah, she's getting fire blown in her face, but like she's just going to kill me. Like at that point, what do I do?
On someone's head. We can't wait to see what you all think of the new and improved Starforger.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
A lot of you will find a new main with him.
Yeah, number one, I hope he's easier, but damn, all they had to do, I swear to God, they took so much away from the old Aurelion Sol kit. All they had to do, make his W a toggle again. That's literally all they had to do.
After Aurelion Sol, we'll be releasing some brand new champions.
Yes!
One of our goals for the past few years has been to make sure
every role gets a champion. 2 for the mid lane, 1 for the jungle, 1 for the top, 1 for the AD, 1 for the support.
We have a champion for everyone to enjoy.
Okay.
So we try to have a diverse champion.
Zeri and Renata.
That's inclusive of all cultures, genders, and in-game skill levels for every role.
Okay. This is something that might be a little bit of a hot take. It might put me in some boiling water here with my thousands of adoring fans that listen to my every word. But let's go back to what she said here, right? So inclusive of all cultures. This should not be a priority.
Cultures, genders.
That should not be a priority. Gender should not be a priority.
And in-game skill levels.
In-game skill level should be the only priority they do when making a character. Now, one of the arguments here could be, you know, their gender and their, culture shouldn't matter. And that's partly true, I believe. The problem is, when you do that, it becomes heavy-handed, right? When it becomes too much of a priority, it becomes too much at the forefront, that's when I think there's the issue. It's like going the J.K. Rowling route and then the Overwatch route, right? Where, like, these characters, we know them as, like, however they are. Obviously, it was never specified, but we kind of assumed, right? And then, like, out of nowhere, they're just, like, kind of heavy-handedly just saying, okay, well, this character's gay, they've been gay, they're gay, gay is a part of their identity now, right? Not saying it doesn't have to be, but it just can't be the prime focus, because at the end of the day, this is a game. It has to be different from the real world. It can't be like all-inclusive with cultures, genders, and whatever. It's good to have representation. I'm not saying there shouldn't be, but I'm just saying we're going too far to one end, and we need to get to a sort of middle ground where instead of having those things matter as much and having that much time being spent on them, we should just focus on like the gameplay and the skill levels. That's what I think.
That's inclusive of all.
Granted, you could also say they're separate things that can be focused on independently, but at that point, I would also say they all kind of affect each other to a point where, if not directly, at least indirectly from just the time spent working on them, right? If you're going to spend this much time thinking of what culture they're from and what gender they are, where that could have been time spent to make their gameplay better, I think that's an issue for me as a gamer.
Cultures, genders, and in-game skill levels for every role. And that brings us to our first new champion of the year.
The support. Milio? What the hell? That's his name?
I'm super excited for all of you to meet our male enchanter from...
Male enchanter? Do we have another male enchanter? I'm trying to think. All the enchanters are female. And they're hot. Nami, Janna, Sona, Soraka. Huh. I don't think we have a male enchanter. Taric? But Taric's kind of a tank. I don't know. Huh.
Displaying an incredible understanding of the fire axiom at a young age.
Oh, yes,
Milio
the axiom.
uses fire not to raise cities, but to soothe wounds.
Oh.
Now he travels to Ishalcan, carrying the hopes and dreams of his family on his back, along with his trusty backpack.
Okay, you know what this is screaming to me? And again, this is where I say it might be a little heavy-handed. I have to see it for myself, and I have to know the lore. But already, I can see a similarity with, like, the Ukrainian, like, issue that's going on. And, like, the refugees and, like, the massive displacement. Let's see.
He's about to face the biggest challenge of his young life.
Like, I imagine this already, like, to me, directly reminds me of Ukraine.
The Vidalian.
The Vidalian?
His journey to Ishalcan will broaden his horizons and introduce him to new people and places.
Oh.
But it'll also bring him closer to Yuntao's darkest secret.
What the fuck is Yuntao?
But no matter what challenges come, he'll always bounce back into action and be ready for his next adventure.
We need to have more monster champions, honestly. Bel'Veth was good, but like we need more like male monster champions. We need more sci-fi and action. Enough with the people, give us the monsters, right? This is a fucking fantasy game. I don't want to see another little fucking Gerber like Annie. What the hell is this? Neferi? Is this Void? Let me guess, Void Jungler?
After we're done with the adorable enchanter,
Void Jungler.
We're moving on to something a bit edgier.
Void Jungler.
I know some of you love complex champions and novel-length skill descriptions.
Aphelios!
But others wants to focus on macro play
and
pounce into action with a straightforward kit.
Yeah, right.
If that sounds like you, good news. Neferi is a darkened...
I said Void by accident. I meant Darken because I saw the double A. I confused it with Void. I've had a long day at work, man.
For you. She's a mid-lane assassin made for those of us who want to focus on the hunt.
Okay.
After awakening from her slumber,
that's
her
hot.
first objective is to track down her darkened brethren.
Okay.
Her newfound body, or bodies,
she's like a
seems
swarm.
like a cruel twist of fate at first, but they prove useful for locating her fellow Darken.
Holy shit.
As a source of wisdom.
I hope she's hot.
It's always better to hunt in a pack.
I hope she's hot.
I have some bad news though.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, Neferi is the only champion this year without a shirt.
Huh? She's a female, right?
We know how much you all love abs, so don't worry.
Oh.
We'll be looking for more opportunities next year.
Wait, is that all the champions? There's no way. They only said 2. I hope that's not it. I hope they're just joshing. Skarner VGU. Who the fuck asked?
It's been a while since we spoke about everyone's favorite crystal scorpion.
Uh-huh.
The Skarner VGU team has started exploring ways to dial up his scorpion fantasy.
What the fuck does this even mean? What is a scorpion fantasy? You know what the scorpion fantasy I imagine is? Skarner will leap on you, he will like be on top of you, and he will just continuously like stab you with his stinger. That would be so funny to me. One of the best quotes in League of Legends to me is "My stinger brings ugly death." Like, that quote to me is so fucking funny because like the death isn't normal death, it's ugly death. And it's brought by a stinger. It's so funny. Like, the current Skarner now just looks like a fucking ugly ass head from Rick and Morty, like the Cromulon head, like attached to like a body. It's so fucking disgusting. I think Skarner is so ugly, but it's good because like we need more ugly champions like that. We need more monster champions. I really hope they don't make Skarner hot. I really hope they don't, but they definitely need to improve his stinger. His stinger is just a massive fucking crystal. I mean, granted, that's what the Brackern are, so it does align with his lore, but like, I want to see like Desert Scourge Skarner. That's an actual scorpion that I'm scared of. Like, bruh, I want to see Skarner either like stabbing you with his stinger and like he has a poison dot. If he has like a poison dot, that's gonna be amazing. But if not, I just want to see him like rapidly just fucking stab the shit out of you with that, like it's fucking England on the streets at night. That's what I want to see.
At this phase, we're leaving no arthropod hiding stone unturned to find exciting themes.
God, look at that one on the left.
We'll be releasing a dev blog later this year with more information on its progress.
His skins are about to go crazy, by the way.
Further out, we also have a hangry jungler and an artistic mid laner who are looming in the distance.
Oh yeah.
They're a bit too early to talk about at the moment.
Wait, what did they say? Wait. They said jungler.
We also have a hangry jungler and an artistic mid laner.
Jungler, mid laner. They already said Nefiri, whatever the hell her name is going to be an assassin.
Are looming in the...
And then the assassin is a mid laner, I'm assuming, or a jungler. But then we're getting another jungler and another mid laner. Fuck top lane. Are we not getting an ADC?
They're a bit too early to talk about at the moment, but look...
I mean, granted, how much stuff can you really do with ADCs, right? That's actually one of the weaknesses of the role. All you do is auto, right? You have some people that are spellcasters that weave in abilities with autos, MF, Lucian. And then you have people that are supportive, Sivir, Ashe. And then you have hyper carries that rely fully on their autos, Jinx, Kog'Maw, Vayne. So it's like, what more can you really do? Like, I don't know what niche Zeri holds except from being, like, just annoying. Like, she's more weird than anything. She's kind of safe. She does okay scaling damage. I don't think she's necessarily a hyper carry. She can sort of almost fit the lines of one if she gets going in a team fight. But she's, like, a very reactive, like, you have to scale in the fight, each fight, to be good with her. Like, she scales within the fight. She's a weird one. She's definitely a weird one. But I don't know what else they could create that's similar to Zeri, because they can't create a by-the-books AD anymore. We have too many.
Look out for future teasers. That's all from me today. I'll hand it back to Riot Brightmoon for some final thoughts.
Oh, thank you.
That pretty much wraps up things for today.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I do have one small update I want to share before we go.
ADC.
For years, you've been asking us for the ability to play League in any language, no matter where you are.
Okay.
I'm happy to share that later this year,
you'll be able
to select your language in League settings.
Oh?
We hope this makes your experience a little bit more enjoyable.
Okay.
No matter where you're playing from or what language you speak.
I thought this was already the case.
I also want to remind everyone who has Xbox Game Pass to link it to your Riot account. This way, you can unlock every champion for free.
Forever?
And get a 20% experience boost for as long as it's active.
Whoa.
We have a lot more in store for this year, and we cannot wait to share more later.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Brightmoon.
Best of luck on your climb, and I'll see you on the Rift.
Yeah, right. If I see you on the Rift, I'm beating the dog shit out of you. But thank you for the nice video. Okay, overall, not bad. Not bad. I'm really scared we're not going to get a new ADC. But overall, that's what's coming in 2023. I guess the biggest stuff that's changing that I like is the rank changes. Aside from that, we don't really know anything. So I can't really talk about anything else. But I have more stuff to react to. So I hope you guys enjoyed.